Leo Tolstoy hid the rope from himself. He was 50 years old, afraid of what he might do if he found it again. He had a wife, children, land past the horizon, books the world was reading in every language, and one ordinary afternoon, he could not stand to be in his own life. Something had broken in him, he wrote, on which his life had always rested. We know this feeling on a Tuesday after work, in a car, in silence, after a party, at 3 in the morning. What if there is no point? What if all of this, the years, the effort, the small wins, leads nowhere? We are not the first to ask. We are standing in a long, crowded room. In 1849, Fyodor Dostoyevsky stood blindfolded in a courtyard, waiting to be shot. 5 minutes left. He thought only of the hours he had wasted. Every word unsaid, every person not loved enough. Then a rider arrived. The execution had been theater. He came back from Siberia 4 years later a different man. He had held nothing left to lose, and in that nothing found the only thing worth keeping. We know what he almost lost. What we forget is what the almost losing gave him. Søren Kierkegaard was engaged to a woman he loved. Her name was Regine. One morning he broke the engagement, wrote her a cold letter, and spent the rest of his life regretting it. Not because he did not love her, because he believed his darkness would eventually destroy her. He called this the vertigo of being free, standing at the edge of a life you could choose, feeling the ground disappear. The vertigo was not the enemy. It was a compass. The restlessness we feel is not a malfunction. It is the part of us that still believes there is more. In January of 1889, on a street in Turin, Friedrich Nietzsche saw a horse being beaten by its driver. He crossed the road. He threw his arms around the horse's neck. He wept. He never recovered. He spent the last 11 years of his life in silence. The man who had written about the will to power could not save a horse. But in the years before Turin, in rooms that shook with migraines, he had written one sentence that has outlived everything. He who has a why to live can bear almost anyhow. We do not need our why yet. We only need to keep asking. Albert Camus wrote about a man condemned to push a boulder up a hill for eternity. Every time he reaches the top, it rolls back. He walks back, he pushes again. This is us, Camus said. We wake, we work, we sleep. Then he wrote the line that has saved lives. One must imagine Sisyphus happy. Not because the hill ends, because the pushing is his. The next breath is his. We are learning that the hill belongs to us. But what if the hill is not the problem? What if the ground itself is?